What's up guys, JESE here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. Today's going to be Tuesday, August 9th. So just 3 weeks remaining now of the transfer window itself, so many teams are going to start panic buying and getting their business done because the Premier League starts in just 5 days time, meaning the actual transfer window itself is starting to heat up. And that is a good thing for us guys. So before we get any further, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. Also in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours. There are rumours I should do in the next episode. And finally, if you missed yesterday's videos, leave down below in that description box guys. 8 missed transfers and after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So let's get on to the confirmed deals. And first up, we've got a young English striker by the name of Ivan Toney. It's actually a Newcastle player that's gone out on loan to Shrewsbury for 6 months until January the 5th. So it's a half a season loan for a player I believe they bought from Northampton. Then we go on to Ola John, who was on loan at Reading last season in the Championship, going to Toulouse. So he has been loaned out yet again by Benfica to the French team, and I'm not sure how well he done last season, to be honest, in the Championship, so I can't really comment on that one. Then we go on to Lucas Hernandez of Atletico Madrid, signing a new deal until 2020, and I think he's considered as a very big talent. Then we got to Dario Sante of Shakhtar Donetsk, currently, of course, in the Ukrainian league. So this guy has now officially retired from international football after getting the most ever caps for Croatia, I believe, of 134. And I have so much respect for this guy because his father did pass away during the opener, I think, of Euro 2016 for Croatia. He went to the funeral and returned to the national team. So he's very dedicated, but now has officially hung up his boots for the national team. Now we move on to Rudy. This one's really confusing. So he's been on loan at Real Sociedad since 2014 from a Uruguayan team called Maldonado. So he's apparently signed a 6-year deal until 2022. And this is where it gets slightly confusing because at this point in time, he's technically owned by Maldonado, but Man City have signed Rudy, loaned him back to Real Sociedad, and they will join Real Sociedad on a permanent basis in December. So apparently Man City have essentially bought him to sell on straight away to a club and then potentially have a buyback clause in there as well if he turns out to be very good. So it's confusing business, to be honest. By the way, has gone to Real Sociedad, but maybe could be City's potential new goalkeeper next season. And now we've gone to Andre Martins going to Olympiacos in Greece from Sporting in Portugal on a free transfer. It's actually quite a decent non-red card. Then we move on to a guy with a great name, Andre Biogo going to Team Not on FIFA. He's joined Karabukspor from Bordeaux on an undisclosed fee, but I think they got promoted to the main league in Turkey, so will be on FIFA 17. Then we got to Thomas Vermaelen complete his loan deal to Roma. I nearly forgot the name of them then, but either way, he's joined them from Barcelona on a season-long loan for £1.7 million or €2 million. They also have the option to buy him at a permanent for €10 million at the end of the season. And now we go on to Tolga Sejersi, I think his name is, going to Galatasaray from Hertha Berlin for £2.55 million. Then we go on to Laurent Depoit, I can't say the name, oh god. I have no idea what I just said, so I'm going to quickly look up how to say his name and we'll be back in a second. Now apologies if I butcher this again, but apparently it's Laurent Depoit. So he's a Belgian striker joining FC Porto from KAA Ghent for £5.1 million, but other sites are saying up to €12 million. It's a 4-year deal and this guy is 27 years old, by the way, and apparently they put a €14 million release clause on him. And now West Ham have finally got themselves a left back after Aaron Cress was injured. That is going to be Mazuaku, I think his name is, from Olympiacos, who cost them £6.04 million. And his ultimate team card looks so good, by the way, so well rounded, every single stat 70 or above on the left back. I'm definitely down for that. Potentially a cheap beast as well for FIFA 17. Imagine could be most people's starter teams if he's anything like that. But West Ham's business did not stop there yesterday. They also announced this man, Andre Ayew from Swansea City for £20.5 million. And I believe it's also a club record fee, again at £20.5 million. And West Ham, they're starting to bring in some good players now, and fair play to them. Then we go on to a Jesse Rodriguez complete his deal to go to Paris Saint-Germain from Real Madrid. He set the French champions back €25 million or £21 million on a 5-year deal, and apparently there's no buyout clause whatsoever. Or buyback clause, sorry, because I'm pretty sure I've heard some people say that apparently buyback clauses in France, they're not allowed. But according to some rumours, one clause they did manage to put in the contract was the fact that PSG cannot sell him to Barcelona. And we end the confirmed deals on Paul Pogba yet again, because yesterday it's actually in both parts. It's in the confirmed and the potential. But now it looks like it's all officially done. The title process completed because by the time this video goes live, it should be announced. Or if not, it will be announced today. So the fee, £90 million or £89 million. Apparently there's £30 million over 3 years, which if you look at it like that, isn't bad whatsoever. And the reason it looks like it's all confirmed by the time you're recording this video, Stormzy, maybe recognize him and stuff, he's been in Adidas adverts for their kit. he actually released the video too early. Pogba was supposed to be announced yesterday at 9 PM, but apparently his blood samples were being analysed and returned, so it had to be delayed a little bit. And the video that Stormzy uploaded, I may put screenshots and may not due to some copyright reasons, by the way, is an official Adidas advert. It's got Stormzy rapping in a Manchester United away kit with Pogba on the back, and it's got, I think it's the first never follows part that they keep putting out, but it also says Pogba never follows. That will probably be reposted today where it's officially announced. And also finally, there's actually a picture going around with Pogba posing with the laundry ladies at Old Trafford. And all that stuff I've literally just said, don't worry too much now, the time is 26 minutes past 12 and they've officially confirmed it. But there is the update, guys. Let's get back into the video and I hope you enjoy. Let's go on to potential deals, and first up we've got Frank de Boer potentially becoming the new manager of Inter Milan. Although again, by the time this video goes live, he could well be the official manager because Inter Milan on their official Twitter did tweet about it. And that's because yesterday Inter Milan did confirm that Roberto Mancini has left his role as head coach by mutual consent, so they both agreed to part ways, and Frank de Boer, he's his replacement. The 46-year-old left Ajax back in May and was linked to Premier League clubs including Everton and Southampton to become their manager, but now of course both clubs have got managers. Now we go on to Mario Balotelli, linked to, I think it's Chievo. Liverpool striker Mario Balotelli is considering an offer from Chievo as he plots to move away from Anfield. The report suggests the current Chievo president has met with Mario Balotelli and his agent Mino Raiola. So Raiola has been a very busy man, obviously being a massive part of the deal of Pogba going back to Man United. The Italian striker, who is also attracting interest from Ajax, has reportedly asked for time to evaluate the offer. Another Liverpool player looking to be on his way out is going to Christian Benteke. Yesterday, I mentioned how Klopp has said he's essentially available now, but £30 million, well, they're not getting him. Besiktas were heavily linked to Benteke over the last few days, and in fact, their president said something yesterday during a press conference. So he said, Benteke is a very important player. Do we want him on our team? Yes, we want him, but he's a player who transferred to Liverpool with very, very high costs. Well, it doesn't look like an easy transfer. There are also a number of different players we're interested in. We will have a look. And now we've gone to a rumour for Arsenal regarding a defender, but it's a position currently that's not actually injured for them. But on the other hand, it does make a lot of sense because Debuchy is probably going to be on his way out, and apparently Klosterman can actually play centre-back and left-back as well, so he can play anywhere across the back line. And if he was a centre-back on FIFA, by the way, how filthy would that card be? A little bit of an upgrade. 90-pace German centre-back at Arsenal is the complete opposite of Per Mertesacker. But back onto the room then. So according to Bild today, Arsenal are pursuing a move for Red Bull Leipzig defender Lucas Klosterman, who is currently representing Germany at the Olympics. So Arsenal currently got two players, I think, at the Olympics themselves. Serge Gnabry, of course, of Germany, and Asano, their new Japanese striker, who's actually scored 2 goals. And he's looked very energetic in both games as well. Now we move on to Marco Asensio today, linked to FC Porto. Porto sounded out Real Madrid over the possibility of signing Marco Asensio on loan according to Ebola. The Portuguese giants were expecting the departure of Brahimi, who is apparently a target for several Premier League clubs, and they look to replace the Algerian international with Asensio. The Real Madrid youngster, who's 20 years old by the way, scored 4 times and provided 13 assists while on loan at Espanyol. But according to the report, it would be very difficult for him to get him on loan because apparently Madrid, they want to keep him for the first team. This is because Madrid are planning to keep him in their first team squad on the back of a successful stint at Espanyol and superb displays in pre-season. So definitely a player to keep an eye out for over the next couple of years potentially. Now we move on to Sami Nasri, linked to multiple clubs in Italy. I mentioned yesterday how Inter Milan were linked to him because of Roberto Mancini, but now that's obviously not in the plans. But according to Sky sources, Inter Milan are still interested in the player alongside AC Milan and Roma. Sky actually mentioned in this article that Pep Guardiola did force the Frenchman to trade alone because he returned from his holiday overweight, which apparently I think was claimed as not being true. By the way, Sky understand the Premier League club are willing to listen to offers of around £17 million. That's quite a lot of money and probably not a lot less than what they paid for him. And now we've gone to big Belgian midfielder Axel Witsel, according to Sport today, very close to joining Juve. It's very brief, but it does say Zenit midfielder Axel Witsel is set to reject both Liverpool and Everton before completing a move to Juventus. I'm pretty sure we're not interested in him, and Everton apparently already yesterday they turned down the offer and stuff to get him because I think they agreed a fee of £30 million, but the wage was far too high. And now one for Leicester City, according to Sport today. Leicester City are close to completing a move for Deportivo La Coruña striker Lucas Perez with a fee of €15 million agreed between the two clubs. He got into the BBVA team this season last year on FIFA. Again, I don't like to base real life stuff on FIFA. If I've not seen a player I can base off, he's very fast, good at shooting, good passing, good physical, and good at the ball. But yeah, if his cards are anything like that, happy days. Now we move on to Carlos Bacca, not linked to West Ham, but Paris Saint-Germain again. According to Gazzetta dello Sport, the SN AC Milan striker Carlos Bacca is stalling on a move to West Ham because he's holding out for a move and an offer from PSG. So I think if I was a West Ham fan, honestly, I wouldn't want Bakker at this point because he's been linked to West Ham so much. I think David Gold has also said on Twitter they've agreed multiple fees for him. And it just seems that he's waiting out for other clubs. And if other clubs don't come for him, if he goes to West Ham, I don't think he'd be fully committed. And say he had a good season and Paris Saint-Germain came calling next season, he'd probably want to go to him. So honestly, I'm not too sure where I'd actually sit on this one. Now we move on to Kingsley Coman today. He wants to stay at Bayern Munich. You're probably fully aware by now, but Kingsley Coman is on loan to Bayern Munich from the Serie A champion Juventus. A 2-year deal, it does have a buyout clause in there. I think it's just like 20 million euros as well, but for Juventus, if you look at it like this, they're going for a free transfer, I believe, from PSG. And Kingsley Coman's quotes do say, "I would love to stay here. It was one of my goals when I arrived to play here for a long time. I can see myself playing here for many years, even if you never know how things will go over the years. Bayern are one of the best clubs in the world, and I want to play here for many more years." So this guy, he's got bags of talent. He's still so young, and he's won so much. And I'll put a picture on your screen right now of his official FIFA 17 game face. Absolutely unreal. It looks so realistic. And now we've gone to a very short one regarding Yannick Bolasie and Everton. So apparently, according to The Guardian, Everton have seen an £18 million offer for Crystal Palace winger Yannick Bolasie rejected by the club. And that is literally all the article says. Other clubs that were linked to him were West Ham probably about 2 months ago. Now we move on to Pedro linked to Valencia. According to JESE.net, Valencia have identified Chelsea winger Pedro as a possible summer signing and applying a €20 million bid for the Spain international. And let's be honest, his first season at Chelsea was very underwhelming. Chelsea, they massively underperformed him himself. His performances weren't great either. But honestly, I can't see him playing for another Spanish team other than Barca. I think they bought him at youth level from someone, but by the way, it doesn't really count. So Barca is his team. Now we go on to Simone Zaza. Juve are reportedly not interested in allowing Zaza to leave on loan. Watford and West Ham have both been linked with the Italy international, but Corriere dello Sport are saying Juve have set an asking price of £19 million. And I think Zaza actually scored against West Ham the other day in a friendly. Now we move on to Olivier Giroud today, linked to Napoli. According to Gazzetta dello Sport today, Arsenal set to offer €35 million and Olivier Giroud in a bid to try and secure Inter Milan striker, this man, Mauro Icardi. Although the San Siro outfit are determined to keep hold of the Argentinian international and also, I believe, club captain. And it's not the first time we've had a rumour of apparently Arsenal offering Giroud plus cash for this man. Then finally we've got Gabbiadini today linked to Southampton. According to Tutto Mercato, Southampton have initiated contact with Napoli over a potential deal for the Italian forward Manolo Gabbiadini, who back in January and also this time last year was linked to Swansea City, I believe, also in the Premier League, guys. So there has been all today's potential transfers as well as confirmed stuff at the very beginning. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. The comments below, leave your thoughts on today's rumours I should do in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's videos, look down below in that description box, guys. 8 of transfers, and after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.